Whereas this year we see the density of cyber attacks continues and the sophistication grows, but there is more accent on disinformation. And disinformation is very tricky because now that artificial intelligence and generative AI came in, that allows disinformation narratives to be multiplied and distributed on a different level, on a new, more complex level. It's important that we consider also how we can use AI to counter these disinformation campaigns. So we've made some progress on this as well, to identify the narratives and who stands behind them, what the original sources of information were, who stands behind those sources of information, whether they're state-backed and whether they're reputable or not, and so on. This helps us to look deeper into the disinformation space and understand better what's happening there. Secure supply chains are really a major challenge now for all the like-minded nations. And we see some practical examples of the implications of those penetrations. For example, penetrating into companies that produce sensors or components for example, for electricity meters, right, that are linked to the IT infrastructure and further to the core of the critical infrastructure systems, may create backdoors that further can be exploited. So that's just one of the examples. Surely there are many more implications, and in this case I would say that further work and development on sanctions and implementing those sanctions is very important. We are grateful to our partners for working with us on the sanctions track and making great progress here, although there's still much more work to do. We're working closely with the International Criminal Court, and we had some advancements recently on a number of tracks. Cyberspace and attribution is a very important process that not only Ukraine should focus on and make all the efforts to attribute the cyber attacks to states that stand behind them, which is often the case. So we'll continue this work, and we are very grateful for the cooperation from the International Criminal Court on this matter. We are emphasizing on the responsible state behavior in cyberspace and strong response to the violation of the international law and adverse behavior in cyberspace as such. We're also asking for gathering more support to increase the cyber resilience and digital resilience of Ukraine, and at the same time join us to learn the lessons that we go through during this cyber war of Russia against Ukraine,